Once the star pupil of the U.S. Air Force, the Next Generation Air Dominance NGAD fighter program has hit an unexpected wall. This wasn't just a bump in the runway. It was a full stop. After pouring in over $4 billion, the program is now in a timeout as of September last year. Why? Because in the ever-evolving world of warfare, agility beats brute force, and the NGAD might be a beast of the past before it ever fully flies. The flashy, futuristic manned jet, designed to be America's answer to air dominance, suddenly looks less like Iron Man and more like a clunky transformer. The Air Force is now rethinking its approach. Should it keep pushing for a singular, expensive sixth-generation fighter? Or is it time to bet on quantity, automation, and distributed power? Drones, the mosquitoes that bite hard. The pivot in U.S. strategy is largely thanks to a swarm. Literally, drones have taken the spotlight in modern warfare, especially since the Russia-Ukraine conflict began in 2022. These buzzing marvels have turned out to be not just cost-effective, but incredibly versatile. They can spy, strike, jam signals, and look cool doing it, unlike manned jets, which, let's face it, are high maintenance. Drones are relatively cheap, can be manufactured en masse, and don't require years of flight school to be useful. While they may not yet match fighter jets in every category, their strength lies in overwhelming force. Think of them as angry bees. One may not hurt much, but a swarm, that's a whole other story. China's stealth game is no joke. Meanwhile, across the Pacific, China is playing real-life Harry Potter. Chinese scientists at Jiangnan University claim to be developing an aero-amphibious invisibility cloak. This isn't science fiction, it's science in motion. The cloak uses metamaterials that manipulate radar waves, bending them around objects like they're not even there. Yes, that's real. This stealth tech could one day render China's drones virtually undetectable. Combine that with China's vast drone production capacity, a growing nuclear arsenal, and the second largest fifth-generation fighter fleet in the world, and you have a potential air power shift. If invisibility becomes operational, China may not just compete, it could dominate. The big question: jet or no jet? So with all this swirling uncertainty and drone buzz in the air, the U.S. Air Force decided to hit pause on NGAD. Enter the Air Force Secretary Frank Kendall, who stressed that it's time to reevaluate the grand vision. Should NGAD continue as a super expensive manned fighter, or should the Air Force pivot to something broader? The review is weighing a distributed multi-platform strategy, a fancy way of saying, maybe let's stop putting all our eggs in $100 million basket. The smarter play might be building a cooperative system of drones, jets, AI, and cyber tools, working together like an Avengers squad in the sky. Meet the CCA. A major part of this vision is already in motion: collaborative combat aircraft, CCA, or as we like to call them, loyal wingmen. These aren't just remote-controlled planes. They're AI-powered, mission-flexible, and downright dangerous to enemies, not your tax bill. Each CCA will accompany manned fighters like a winged bodyguard. They can scout, jam radars, carry weapons, or even launch attacks, all without risking a human life. By 2028, the Air Force plans to have these Skybots in production, with 1,000 units supporting 500 manned fighters. And the cherry on top, these lethal machines are projected to cost just $20 to $40 million each. A steal, considering what they can do. Think of it as buying a ninja with a doctorate in electronics. High-tech highlights of the NGAD fighter. While drones may be the rising stars of the battlefield, the NGAD fighter is no technological slouch. If it makes it off the drawing board and into the skies, it promises to completely redefine what a fighter jet can be. One of its most jaw-dropping features is its revolutionary stealth design. Drawing inspiration from the B-2 Spirit, it eliminates traditional vertical stabilizers and instead uses active flow control, essentially flying with the help of software, like a mechanical bird guided by digital instincts. The NGAD will also be equipped with smart skins, sensor-integrated body panels that allow the aircraft to perceive its surroundings without the need for traditional radar domes or external sensors. But it gets even cooler. The jet will be armed with laser weapons capable of firing at the speed of light, delivering precise strikes without the limitations of ammunition. And if that's not futuristic enough, the NGAD will also carry hypersonic missiles that travel at speeds exceeding Mach 5, ensuring that anything it targets is hit before the enemy knows what's coming. In short, if the NGAD is built as planned, it won't just fly. It will revolutionize air combat. Open architecture, the fighter that can learn new tricks. The NGAD's open architecture is its secret weapon, not just in combat, but in staying relevant. While older jets need entire overhauls to keep up, NGAD is built like a plug-and-play war machine. Need new radar? Swap it in. Want to add a laser cannon? Just another Tuesday. It's as upgradable as your favorite app, but with more explosions. This modularity means it can evolve into a 7th-generation jet without needing a brand new design every decade. Think of it like buying a sports car that one day turns into spaceship, with cup holders for missiles. Engineers can upload new capabilities like it's downloading DLC in a video game. It saves billions, extends its lifespan, and keeps it unpredictable to enemies. In the age of fast-changing threats, NGAD isn't just built to fight, it's built to adapt, survive, and outsmart. Basically, it's a flying Swiss Army knife with lasers, the sky's Internet of Things. In the world of next-gen warfare, bullets are out, bandwidth is in. The NGAD fighter is designed to be a flying data hub with smart skin sensors and AI processors that soak up battlefield info like a sponge with a PhD. It shares this intel instantly across the fleet, acting like a high-speed, high-altitude WhatsApp group chat, minus the memes and full of missile locks. Think less need for speed and more need for synchronized cyber strikes. Every aircraft, drone, and support system becomes part of one digital hive mind, reacting in unison. The NGAD won't just fly, it'll coordinate swarms, dodge threats, jam radars, and feed data to wingmen before the enemy knows what hit them. Its AI can prioritize targets, update mission plans on the fly, and even boss around a few drones if they start freelancing. Forget dogfights. This is cloud warfare, where every jet is a server and every maneuver is a software update. The result? An air fleet that acts like one giant well-armed organism. Basically, the Avengers. If Iron Man had better reception. Maximum connectivity isn't just a feature, it's a battlefield superpower. And if you're wondering where the pilot fits into all this, well, he's more like the conductor of a very loud, very fast orchestra. Only this orchestra drops bombs on beat. The budget elephant in the room. Of course, all this comes with a rather hefty price tag. Estimates suggest the NGAD program could ultimately cost over $40 billion. That's a lot of zeros, even for Pentagon standards. And that's the crux of the debate. Is it worth spending that much on one superplane, or could that money be better spread across hundreds of smart, lethal drones? With China's mass production capabilities and tech advances, the US can't afford to build a few golden hammers in a world of flying nails. The Air Force's review will decide whether to double down on NGAD or pivot toward cheaper, scalable, high-tech alternatives, like CCA swarms. What the future holds. Can the US still own the skies? The race for air superiority isn't just about faster jets anymore. It's about who can adapt quicker. With China making stealth drones and possible invisibility cloaks, the future battlefield will favor those who see first and strike smarter. The NGAD fighter, if continued, won't be alone in the sky. It will be part of a new breed of aerial dominance, surrounded by loyal CCAs, AI-driven systems, and sensors that paint the sky in data. But if the budget or strategic shift kills the manned portion, the program could still survive as a drone-dominated force. So is NGAD a dinosaur or a dragon in disguise? That's the billion-dollar question. $40 billion to be exact. And that's a wrap on the future of air dominance. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the cutting edge of military tech, smash that like and subscribe. Drop a comment below. Jet or swarm? What would you bet on to win the skies of tomorrow? Thanks for watching. And remember, in the war of the future, data flies faster than bullets. See you in the next upload.